Hey everybody, and welcome to the Earth reads for the earthly possessions, material world, and all that, and the Earth elements for September 7th, 2025 with the occult deck. As always with these, take what resonates and leave what does not. Like, comment, share, follow, subscribe, get the word out there. If you'd like personalized reads, the link is in the description below. If I did not post it in below, please comment below and I will give it to you. So let's see what they say. For the Earth elements within the day. So financial reasons, court, housing, hospital stays, physical health, resources, business, work, career, transportation, etc. And here we go. We have Amdusius, I believe. They're going to correct me if I'm wrong. 9 of Pentacles reversed. So for the earth elements, we have a lot of stinginess, a lot of superficiality, a lot of materialism. A lot of withholding food, withholding resources, withholding money, threats of rent not being paid or resources being taken back because you don't meet certain requirements that weren't told to you. Not physically seeing something, therefore you don't believe it. Basically what I'm getting at is don't promise something you're not going to keep, and don't rely on the promises of others unless you know that they are credible. So discredited sources, feeling unsolicited advice being given. It feels like there's a lot of unwarranted decisions that lead to like a lack of resources, a lack of money, a lack of housing, a lack of food, a lack of medical attention, a lack of health insurance, whatever the case may be. It looks like there is a sense of effect, so cause and effect. So whatever you have given in the world, you are taking back right now, and you may be overcompensating or overworking yourself, or you might also be the opposite. You might also be sitting too still or not working enough and having too much time on your hands, which is keeping you like unhealthy. There's a lot of unhealthy dynamics in physical relationships. There's a lot of toxicity within work environments, and distrust and blind loyalty to people that don't deserve it, and lack of devotion, a lack of cause, a lack of commitment to yourself, non-committal relationships especially. This is especially true for like those that exhibit a lot of like cognitive bias towards or against something. Cards. So what we're getting is refusing to listen to certain types of music because of the beliefs of people that play it, or refusing to listen to certain words of certain phrases or certain things because you're hyperfixated on a certain phrase, or hyperfixated on a certain emotion, or hyperfixated on a certain song, like over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. A song that's stuck in your head on repeat is a message. So if you keep hearing a song on repeat, you just can't tell why. Or you have a phantom taste in your mouth, and you can't tell why. Like this morning I tasted mustard. I still don't know why. Or you have, you don't have to physically see it. You don't have to physically touch it to believe it. So just taking that logic. It looks like there's an overwork for underpayment. Mass deportation is affecting a lot of people. Not necessarily just who is needed to be affected. It is also affecting businesses. It's affecting jobs. The economy is dropping. The GDP is dropping from what I'm hearing in my telepath right now. It also looks like refusing to be played, or refusing to play the game, refusing to play along with people's like delusions, end quote. Refusing to accept I don't know as an answer, refusing to let things go until you get to the bottom of things, refusing to meet the supply and demand, avoiding committing to promises, pulling out of promises, pulling back on promises, like saying that you're not going to do something and then doing it anyway, or saying you're going to do something and then not doing it while knowing you're not going to do it. So basically lying by omission is a big one today. Cockiness, arrogance, not wanting to see how, stinginess, bitterness in the taste, and like in your lower back, like right by your butt. It looks like there's a lot of big dick energy due to like not listening to your father, or not wanting to be challenged in authority, or feeling challenge of assertion authority when there's no control dynamic, no power plays. It's just how you feel, how you perceive it. So there's a perception bias being played on in the earth. There's a lot of heavy hitters and hard hitting people with precision, like needlepoint, needlework, phlebotomists, doctors, conspiracy theorists, unicorn killing sticks out as well. Not unicorn hunting like the polyamory, but unicorn killing to get their blood and live like a half life but a cursed life nonetheless. Draining resources dry, beating a dead horse until it stops spitting out money. It reminds me of that song Repeat Stuff by Bo Burnham, basically, for the earth energy today. Corporate conspiracies and capitalist democracies leaning towards overworking the underpaid. Trickle-down method sticks out as well. Looks like doctors' visits for joint pain, ear, nose, and throat doctors, and podiatry is very important. Podiatry is in like feet. Pediatrics as well. Not having enough money to go to the vet may also be a factor by the end of the month. Or you may have had to pay to put a pet down or put a family member down. And that the cost of the loss of the physical person is financially taking a toll on you, and all your bills are piling up and you just don't have enough money. Eviction notices and foreclosure notices due to non-payment or refusing to pay back the promissory note that you promised, or do as you need to do to keep your finances in order. A lack of a savings account can also be hindering a lot of people. So if you don't have a savings account, or you don't have much money in your savings account, that could be affecting things. People are being hard-asses and hard-headed today. People are basing their things in foundless logic and discomfort. There's a lot of ungroundedness. So needing to be grounded, needing to stay grounded can help. A lack of a physical relationship. You don't need a physical relationship to be happy, but any physical relationship, when you share like a house or share like work environments, like with your boss or with your roommate or with your landlord, they need to be on the same page. You don't just blindly trust that what you do is going to be good. You don't blindly sign a contract. You don't blindly go in and agree to things that you know it's not going to happen. Make a contingency plan and keep up with that, because without a contingency plan, you're probably going to be falling flat on your face when other people are pulling the rug from underneath you. It looks like the last note is you don't have to speak loudly to know what's going on. There's a trumpet in the back, like bugles. The food bugles stick out as well. Brass instruments. Tax of brass. Get down to the tax of brass today. And that will help you with your funds and money. Get down to the tax of brass. What do you want to do with your life? What do you want? How much money do you want to make? What does financial success mean to you? What does financial independence mean to you? What does running a business to you look like? What is allowed and not allowed in a business? What are your non-negotiables? What are your boundaries? Demotions, being fired and being laid off, and blaming other people's lack of wanting to work for like the high turnover rates and such. But that's what I'm getting for today, for September 7th of 2025. As always with these, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Thanks for joining.